So being consistent on YouTube is a huge challenge.
So in this video, we have 5 tips on how to batch produce your content coming up.
Hey, what's up guys? Sean here.
Benji here.
And this is Video Influencers, helping you build your influence, income, and impact with online video.
And in this channel, we've got weekly tips and trick videos as well as interviews with YouTubers crushing it. So if you're new here, consider subscribing.
So being consistent on YouTube is a huge challenge, but the best tip that we know for staying consistent is called batch production. And we want to share what we do and share some of our best tips right now.
Yeah, you know, a lot of the best YouTubers we know that have a lot of things going on batch produce. And in our opinion, it's one of the most efficient ways to produce a lot of videos in a small amount of time.
And what it really is where you get set up and you do planning and you just shoot a whole bunch of videos all in one batch. And so let's jump in to the tips.
Tip number 1, schedule the shoot day. Just commit to one day that you're gonna shoot these videos, whether it's once a month or a certain day of the year, and just shoot videos.
Yeah, and maybe you're really busy, so maybe it's just a shoot session. So it's gonna be Saturday morning, you're gonna block out a few hours, and then you wanna reverse engineer from there. So we're actually on the shoot day right now, and a couple weeks ago, we put it on our calendars, and then we reverse engineered all of our actions and behaviors from there, all of our planning, what do we need to get ready, and so we had a day to work towards, and then we started to do the rest of the tips.
Tip number 2, plan the videos in advance. It is so important to be prepared for the shoot day. And the way we do it is we actually use Google Docs. We write down our ideas that we're passionate about sharing. We go over our own little tips and we practice for the shoot day. In fact, yesterday, Sean and I, before today, we're going over some of the topics that we're gonna be talking about during our shoot day.
Yeah, and for us, we actually also, because we have some runway time, is we'll try to ask you guys. We try to get questions that we can include and prepare for those. We have a survey that we do, and we'll actually link that up in the description to get feedback so we can come up with more video ideas. We think about what we're passionate about, and we include that. And then we also look at trends, just kind of brainstorming and then refining those ideas so that they're ready to be turned into videos.
Tip number 3, be ready for the shoot day. Now, we talk about this being like the Super Bowl of your channel. Like, this is a day that you've been practicing for, preparing. Now, I am a family man. I've got a wife, I've got kids, and I've got so many other things. But on shoot day, Judy, my wife, knows that this is what I'm committed to doing. So I'm preparing the whole day. In fact, my meals, everything I'm doing revolves around making sure we shoot all the content. And it's really important for us to do this because Sean and I don't even live in the same city. So if we miss the shoot day and we don't get all the content recorded, it's not good.
Absolutely, and everybody that I've talked to who tried batching realizes that it's a challenge. It's mentally a challenge. You know, there's a lot of energy you exert when you shoot a bunch of videos in a row. We're gonna try to shoot like 10 today. And so one of the things to be thinking about is we try to get to bed early. We try to think about that we're eating healthy, but then we prep all our gear. We show up, make sure all of our batteries are charged. We also make sure we have outfit changes because, you know, we're gonna put this out one a week. We don't just wanna be wearing the same shirt every week. So all those little details, you know, for your channel, it might even be a little bit more in depth because you're gonna have different looks if you're a female, you're in beauty space, whatever it is, right? But treat the shoot day with the same energy and focus and preparation that you would game day for a major sport. And then when we're actually shooting, make sure you have a checklist of all of the things that you want to make sure you capture on that day. And so for us, we're going to shoot a YouTube video just like this one. And we make sure that we hit our framework in our typical order. We're also going to shoot thumbnails. As soon as this episode's done, we flip it to camera mode, put it on a 2-second timer, and start taking 5 or 10 thumbnails because those are really important for YouTube. Then we also shoot micro content for our other social media. So we're actually gonna take off after this and shoot stuff like, so we have different images for Instagram. We could do micro videos on Twitter, micro videos on Facebook, because all of that if you are strategic and you prepare ahead of time, you'll be amazed by how much content you can create when you batch it all together.
Tip number 4, focus. What I mean by this is make sure not only are you committing the day, but you keep your brain and mind and your thoughts focused on the shoot. You know, in my regular day, I'm taking a lot of calls, I'm checking emails, I'm all over social media. Don't get me wrong, I still do those things to a point, but I'm so focused on our content. I want all my thoughts to be revolved around the scripts, the topics, so that we can get as many videos done as possible. And focus is so key, and especially in this day and age with social media, it's so easy to get distracted. Even more practically, like, you know, I've got kids. I don't shoot inside the house because I want to make sure I give the commitment of focus and attention to the video shoot.
100%. And if you want to go a little bit deeper on this, a book we recommend is called Deep Work. And it talks about there's too many distractions in our culture right now, forcing most people to just be doing shallow work, just checking in on social and never creating a lot of content of substance. So if you want to research this a little bit, either A, just protect your focus, but it's definitely a great book. We'll link it up in the description below.
Tip number 5, edit and release the content. So just like batch producing your content, you want to batch edit, right? And if you can, depending on the platform, even scheduling out your content so that it's set it and forget it. This is again so important to do because there's no point in recording the video if you don't get it out to your audience.
100%. So don't just schedule your shoot day, but then create a system and a plan for how and when you're going to release your content. And so we'll probably get, you know, shoot about 10 videos today. That's going to give us 10 weeks. We'll do one a week. All of the micro content will go out every time a new video goes out. And you're kind of seeing behind the scenes of our system. Maybe you need to tweak it. Your content's a little bit different. Maybe you can't do 10 videos. Maybe you have a cooking channel. You can only do 2 or 4 because you got to get all the food and do all the recipes. But whatever it is, we really believe that batching can help you go further, faster.
And I can say personally that one of the challenges of YouTube for me was creating enough content. And because of video influencers in our system, we've been able to put out a lot of content with very minimal time dedicated to this. Because again, we do so many other things. We've got so many other channels, and we've successfully been able to keep this channel sustained with this strategy of batch producing. So we would highly recommend it. And like I said before, a lot of the best YouTubers do this as well.
Question of the day. What are your tips for batching and staying consistent on YouTube? Let us know in the comments section below. And remember that some of the best tips and strategies come from you, the video influencers community. So definitely connect with everybody in the comments section.
And if you're new here, consider subscribing and please share this video with somebody that would benefit from batching video.
Yes, and one of the things you'll definitely want to add to your system is these 19 things that we've put into a guide that's free to download every time you upload a YouTube video. So you can just go through the checklist, title, tags, description, all these different things. And so if you want to download that, we'll link it up in the YouTube description below, as well as on the YouTube card.
As always here on Video Influencers, we're helping you build your influence, income, and impact with online videos.
Keep crushing it, and we will talk soon. The feedback come from you, the Think Media. Okay.